Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from Garak, it is the stir-fried carbo hot chicken ramen. I've done the hot chicken, the regular hot chicken prior to this, and I can't say I found it. It was very good tasting, but I can't say I found it to be particularly hot. Usually the carbo is meant to be a sort of a creamy version, or I see they also have cheese here, so they're maybe on the right track, but those tend to be a lot more tamed down than do the regular versions, so probably won't be a whole ton of heat in this because the regular version is not what I found to be particularly hot. Yeah, I can't read this. Let's see. Am I supposed to put the... Okay, I can't read that. Let's see here real quick. So the noodles, I did like their noodles. We have red pepper, we have habanero. It's actually spelled out this time. Don't know if we have any... I don't think we do. I had another, I think that was a Baijiang maybe. That was a sort of so-called carbo version of noodles that was just horrendous to the point I had to throw the seasoning away. This one, I will say the regular is at least good, so I don't expect that to be the case here. You can see we've got some Korean lettering there. All right, I can maybe read this. Let's see, so, okay, so, all right, we're just gonna do the usual stuff that we do, or the stuff I do, I guess, on this, when I make noodles, which is going to be to cook for 4 minutes, let it sit for 5, and then we'll come back. I'm gonna break it up here a little bit. So I'm all about things being easier. It's, for me, easier to eat like that. I'll put that over there. Ooh, that's a bit much. There we go. Okay, soup base and flakes, and this is soup base and... Okay, what are the flakes? Oh, I think this is... Okay, so one of these is the hot chicken. I think probably this one. And the other one is the so-called carbo. So probably some sort of cream, powder cream stuff. The other one, the Baijiang, it was almost like they used a coffee creamer, and it was relentlessly awful, I guess is how I would phrase it. But these noodles are actually quite good. Even Baijiangs are extremely good. Their sauces aren't great. I should say that the regular one was really good. The carbo sort of cream thing was not. And there should be videos for all those up, by the way, in the Spicy Noodles playlist if you want to see any of those. But for now, let's get this thing cooking here. Cooking and sitting. And then we'll come back. And we are ready to get to it. I left a little bit more. I don't know if you can see that or not, but so there's a little bit more water than I usually leave in there because we got 2 of these dry packets, so which don't want to open again. Great, wonderful. Oh wait, oh yeah, that's right there. I forgot they opened stupidly. I don't like why. Whatever. Okay, this is the normal one. I had this in the other video. This, quite fragrant. It's a pretty good flavor, I think, as well. So let's just do it up. Again, it's not anywhere near as hot as the Samyang's or any of the extract type. I do like the flavor of it though. It's quite good flavored. Okay, all right, then we'll do the cheese or cream or whatever it is. Let me smell this actually. Oh, actually smells like cheese. That's a good step. We'll see how it goes though. That one, so the Baijiang that I was whining about earlier, that one had that same sort of weird aspect to both the regular flavoring and the sort of cream packet. So I don't know what was up with all that, but this one, if I don't like the creamy part of it, I can just have the regular. So that's nice. I do appreciate that. Okay. I thought that would have been the case with the other one as well, but their regular one was quite good. I don't know why they did that. But anyway, let's give it a whack. Interesting. This seems like it has slightly more spice than the regular one does, which I wouldn't have expected. If they mean carbo, as in carbonara, flavor does kind of miss that by a lot. I don't think the creaminess adds anything to this. I'm not sure I'm going to use it in future outings. This might wind up being the very last spicy noodle I do for a while. I don't have any more on deck. And I don't know of a lot of them, unless something new comes out, but I don't know of a lot of them that I miss that I can easily get. There are definitely some outliers, but I can't realistically spend $30 on a single packet or bowl of noodles unless the channel, is making money. And at least at the time of filming this, it definitely is not. So I would definitely like to do those. I'd like to do the Kali's hottest noodles and all that. Provided there's no onions in it. I would definitely consider it, but I can't realistically throw $30 at that when I could, for that same $30, I could get, 4 or 5 other videos possibly. And I don't think there's a huge clamor You know, for people that they just want to see that. You know, those noodles in general. So this might be it. Yeah, I've been kind of wondering when the last noodles I'll do is. And I'm not saying this is it. But I think the possibility is certainly there. I've already done way more of those than I ever expected to. I mean, it's everything ends. But like I've done, the playlist is pretty well filled out, I think. So if this does wind up being it, I mean, I've certainly covered it very extensively. Like it went a lot deeper than I thought it would. It's been a lot of fun to do this as well. I really haven't had a lot of, like, ramen wasn't a thing that I had super frequently prior to like taking some of that stuff on. So I really definitely enjoyed that kind of diversion into things, for sure. But again, it can't be, it can't be unlimited. I think there's a guy that has done probably, I mean, that's his entire channel, but I think he has a website as well. But he's done, I think, probably 14, 15, maybe even more than that, 100 different types of noodles. So he's just everything that exists, he's tried to rate, which is awesome. Not really what I do, but I'm only trying to do it where it intersects, kind of the chili head world. So anyway, as far as this one, the carbo cream, I don't think really adds a lot to that to things here. Honestly, so that whole trend, I've had a lot of cheese / carbo, some sort of approach, I guess I'll call it, to dairy in the hot noodle space. And I think they're really streaky. Some of those are okay. Samyangs, I think, are decent. But a lot of them are, I guess they're trying to appeal to people who don't want the full force, maybe of the heat or something. I don't know. But some of them are, I'm really mixed on those. I've had as many that I don't like as I have liked. Actually, I should say probably more that I've disliked than the ones I have liked. This one, again, is kind of in the middle. It's okay-ish. I don't think the carbo component added a lot to things. The regular noodles I thought were fine, and I don't know that I'm going to continue eating the carbo portion of this, just because it really, it's there, but it's not, like, it doesn't really change things a whole lot, which is really odd. Heat is about the same as the other one, which is the default one. I mean, these are not, Garak is not particularly hot as things go. I think this does. So part of the problem with those is that and we find the same thing here, is that that component tends to degrade the actual flavor a bit, which is what I think happens here. I would much prefer the regular one with some furikake, and that probably is what I'll do with these, but it's another option out there, and I wanted to cover it, so that's kind of, I guess, my main motivation here. I really expected it was going to be a lot less hot than the other one, and I'm kind of pleasantly surprised that it wasn't. Oh, like I said, these are not like notably hot to begin with, but for me and my preferences, I prefer the regular one taste-wise to this one. Like I said, this one is kind of in the middle. It's okay-ish, and I guess we'll just leave it there. So that was the Garak Carbo hot chicken noodles. Now go forward in peace to serve the flame.